Moving on to fave number 8. And we've got a couple of next faves from Wolfgang Puck, Chef Wolfgang Puck, who was here yesterday with a great Today special, that spiralizer. Thousands of you picked that up, and I know you're gonna love that. But we also have this amazing cookware set for you. And this one is your 14-piece stainless cookware set. 14 pieces, and we'll explain everything that you're getting, but you see the details that you've got in the cookware set, from the Y-shaped handles, which really helps to facilitate that air circulation so that the handle helps it to stay cool. You even have the finger grips underneath so that's not gonna be slippery. You've got that even heating tri-pot ply base where it's stainless steel, aluminum, and stainless steel. So the aluminum is sandwiched in between. That tempered glass lid so that it's not gonna get hot. You've got the double durable handles on these. Really and truly a great set of cookware. And this is everything that you're getting. The 8-quart stock pot with its own lid, the 5-quart essentials pan, the 3-quart saucepan with lid, the steamer insert, that's an extra that doesn't always come with it, but it is today. Your 2-quart cook and stir pan, with that it comes with a pour spout and there's a colander built into the lid there. You have your 11-inch saute pan with the roasting rack and the lid, your universal lid that can go across multiple different pans, and your 10-inch open omelet pan. And let me share this with you as well. You're also getting your 8-inch open omelet pan, and then of course you get your manufacturer's lifetime limited warranty on these. When it comes to stainless steel, lifetime, I mean, of course, that's what you'd expect. This is an event price as well. With every single thing that you're getting on this table, you're not even spending $160. It's free shipping, you've got flex pay, and you have all of the cookware that you could possibly need for what you're doing on the top of the stove or even what you're doing in the oven. And it's because this is all stainless steel, these are oven safe up to 400 degrees when you're putting it in the oven, and not necessarily with a lid, because most of the time you wouldn't put anything in the oven with a lid like this on it. But what's great, I wanted to show you some extras, that you don't normally see. And I'm gonna start off with this steamer insert. This is so great too, because it does allow you to now cook in a way that before you would have to kind of makeshift a steamer, or you'd have to have a separate steamer. Now, because you have that steamer insert that can pop right on the inside right here, now you've got more options that you can use this pan for. And this normally is an extra that doesn't come along with it, but it does today. Let me show you another extra that we don't always get, and that is that roasting rack. So when you're cooking something, and maybe you're cooking, you know, like a leg of lamb or you know, a pot roast, and you don't want it sitting in its grease, this lifts it up just a bit, not too much, but it does give it a nice lift. So now it's still cooking evenly, it's not burning on the bottom, and that grease is still being captured in the pan, but the meat is not soaking it back up, which is gonna be great. Something else that you get in this lid here, first off, this is gonna be so great to pour. When you're doing your sauces and your gravies and things like that, look at the handle. I mean, this handle was made to pour. You even have the pour spout right there and the rolled sides so that when you are pouring something, it's just a nice, easy glide pour. But look at this lid. You've got the colander built into the lid. So let's say I wanted to pour something like this. I didn't want to really lift the lid all the way. You've got that, boom, 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 just nice and simple. And even that handle right there is great. Even if you're wearing an oven mitt, you know, you can easily still grab a hold onto that. So you've got a lot of extras built into this set. And if it's time for you to get a new set of cookware, maybe it is. Maybe, you know, you were looking at what you had over the holidays and you're thinking, gosh, I've been kind of just making do. And normally it's because when you see like a retail value like that of over $325, you'd think, yeah, I want it, yeah, I need it, but I don't know if I can do all of that all at one time. Guess what? Retail value is $325, even our regular price is $229. Today, this is an event price. So take advantage of these event prices and the free shipping and the flex pay that we have. And the fact that you're getting a really cool set. So if this is gonna be for, so this can be for a lot of different people. Maybe you, this is gonna be for a wedding gift because we are moving into wedding season. Maybe you just got an invitation to a wedding or a bridal shower or something that's coming up and you're saying, oh, I know this would be good. I know this is gonna be something that they need for sure. It's not super expensive, but it's a great set. And this is not even a starter set. This is all the set that you need. Would be a fantastic gift. I'll tell you, I would have been happy to get this when I got my first house, you know, as a housewarming gift. Because when I got my first house, I bought a skillet and a pot, and I bought them from the grocery store. They were horrific. But what did I know, right? Sometimes we have to be smart. We are the smart ones for the loved ones in our lives. And if it's a housewarming gift for them and you know that this would be something that they would love and need and use every day and encourage them to cook every day, then this is gonna be a great time to get it at this event price.